Alright, let's pick up where we left off. With this guy. Okay, where do you fuckers think you are? You're all under arrest. The match is over, Usui vanishes in a puff of smoke, and the fighters and spectators scatter. The guy with the megaphone is Akushima, a hard-ass detective who's as crooked as they come. That's right, because all the police officers in this universe are corrupt. He's jailed or beaten dozens of people on blatantly false charges. They call him the Grim Reaper of the old residential district.
ここは退散ですね。青葉さんも早く。
I think we'd better be going. You probably should too. Yeah, especially if you guys are... I was gonna say especially if they're Yakuza, but from what I understand, the Yakuza and the cops are pretty chummy in this world.
Nah.
Yeah.
Bye bye, Aoba.
See you around. Wait. Jesus, you hear how he's screaming? Wait, you scumbags, get back here. We're gonna arrest every one of you shitheads. Akushima looks like he's about to burst a blood vessel. I ignore him and take off running. Aoagi Street is just ahead. Is it nighttime again? I'm confused. What the fuck? As I round the corner, a motorcycle nearly runs me over. I stumble and fall backward. Who the fuck? The bike pulls up a short distance away. I stare at the driver in a daze. He doesn't get off, but his eyes are focused on me. I love his boots. Something about those eyes sends a shiver down my spine. The man speeds off without saying a word. I'm pretty sure he's another love interest, but I don't think that we meet him until much later, other than the interaction we had there.
Oi!
Hey! I jump up, but he's already gone. Son of a bitch. He nearly ran me over, and he didn't even apologize. I mean, near misses like that aren't unusual in this part of town, but it still pisses me off. Well, yeah, you almost got run over. I think it would be weird if you weren't pissed off.
Aoba, 大丈夫か?
Are you alright?
ああ、ギリギリセーフ。危なかったけど。
Yeah, barely. That was a close one.
無事でよかった。
I'm glad you're safe. Thanks, Ren. Oh, he's so cute.
本当にな。
You and me both. Ren's concern soothes my anger. I'm safe. That's what matters, right? I start back towards home. I enter my neighborhood and soon reach my house. Oh, this is cute. Look at that.
ただいま。
I'm home.
いい加減にせえよこのバカ孫
What's wrong with you, you stupid boy? A clap of thunder greets me the moment I open the door. I know from experience that the ringing won't go away anytime soon. Did she hit us?
うるさ
Do you have to shout?
当たり前だようるさく聞こえるように怒鳴ってんだから
How else am I going to get it through your thick skull? Granny is perched menacingly on the landing, fuming as she scowls at me. I've always wondered how such an old woman can make so much noise.
なんだよ、何怒ってんだよ。
What are you mad about now?
そりゃ怒るわ
Don't you
鍵だ
know?
よ鍵
The lock.
鍵？
The lock?
仕事に行くときは玄関の鍵閉めてけって何度言ったらわかるんだい
How many times have I told you to lock the door when you go to work?
ああ、そっか、ごめん。
Oh, did I forget? Sorry. I would be pissed too, I have to say. This happens to me a lot with a certain person that I know. And it pisses me off because it's like, damn, okay, like I'm asleep and you just leave the door like unlocked. Like it takes less than 5 seconds to flip the lock. I was almost late for work this morning, so I ran out of the house in a hurry.
ごめんじゃないよまったくなんだってこんな記憶力の悪い子に育っちまったんだろうね
Don't Don't sorry me. What did I do to deserve such a forgetful grandchild? But can I just say I love her pink hair.
しょうがないだろ。忘れてたんだよ。
What do you want from me? I forgot, okay?
どうせまた寝坊して飛び出してったんだろう。本当に23にもなってどうしようもない孫だね。悲しくって涙が出そうだよ。
Because you overslept again. You're 23 and still completely hopeless. Are you trying to make your grandmother cry?
だからごめんって言ってんだろ。人間うっかりすることぐらい誰でもあるだろうが。
I said I'm sorry, didn't I? Everyone screws up sometimes.
お前はうっかりの世界選手権にでも出ようってのかい。これで何度目だよ。
You could get a gold medal in screwing up. How many times is it now?
ね、あ、6回
6? Oh my god, 6 times? Oh.
本当にお前って子は。
You are completely hopeless. Granny is shaking with anger. The veins on her forehead are bulging. This is serious. She's fainted after getting too worked up before. Oh no! Okay, now I feel really bad.
わかったわかった。明日から気をつける。だからもう怒鳴るなよ。
I get it, I get it. I'll be more careful, so stop shouting already.
その言葉も何度目だろうね。お前がそんなんじゃこっちもおちおちしねえやしないよ。
How many times have I heard that one? How can I rest in peace if you still can't take care of yourself? Granny snorts and stomps back into the kitchen. This is a really cute area though, with the flowers and the statues. And... got the umbrella bin or whatever that is.
ほら、とっとと入りな。
You still standing there? Come in before you freeze. She seems to have settled down for the moment. Relieved, I take off my shoes and head inside. You might get into shouting matches like this on a daily basis, but we actually get along pretty well, all things considered. I can relate. I have a relationship like this with a family member. The fact that she can still yell like that is proof that she's healthy. I think her yelling is one of those things I'm going to miss when the time comes. I'm really grateful to her for raising me all by herself. Not that I'd ever say that to her face. Granny is in the kitchen, in the middle of serving up whatever she was sauteing in her frying pan. I washed my hands at the sink, grabbed 2 sets of chopsticks off the shelf, and set the table. You might be wondering where my parents are. They were never the type to stay in one place. Even when they lived here with us, they would up and vanish for months, even years at a time. Oh, poor Aoba. It was always like that, even when I was little, so I eventually got used to it being just Granny and me. When they stopped coming back altogether, I was surprisingly okay. I guess I have Granny to thank for that. Yeah, that's still really sad. After all the trouble I caused growing up, I just want to treasure the time I have left with her. A simple life is all I need.
さて、いただこうかね。
Let's eat. She lines up the food. Is this somen? Salmon? Something noodles? Tuna, stir-fried shiitake mushrooms, and boiled eggs. Boiled greens. Fried fish and miso soup. That's a big dinner. I sit down with Granny and put my hands together.
いただきます。
Eat up.
いただきます。
Thanks for the food.
わーちゃんうまい。
Granny, this is delicious.
そうかい。
Is it now? Being chased by the police made me hungry, so Granny's homemade cooking really hits the spot. Oh, didn't this happen to us before where where there was that like pop-up rhyme game? While slapping my face, I feel a sharp pain shoot through my skull. Here we go again.
あいてて。
Ow.
いつものかい。食後に薬飲むのを忘れるんじゃないよ。
Another headache? Don't forget to take your medicine after you eat.
うん。
I won't. I've suffered from frequent headaches ever since a youthful indiscretion landed me in the hospital. This is the second one today. That's a very vague way to describe that. A youthful indiscretion, because that could be so many different things. No one's ever been able to figure out the cause. Ever since it started, I've been taking the medicine Granny prescribes. Did I mention Granny has a medical license? Yeah, she's kind of like the village doctor, always giving neighborhood folks checkups and meds. She has quite the reputation for being safer than other less competent doctors who just take your money. I can vouch for that. Her pills are the only thing that ever helped my headaches.
ごちそうさま。
Thanks for the meal. After I finish eating, I take my medicine, clear the table, and head upstairs. This is really cute, their relationship. I like it. It's sweet. In my room, I pull Ran out of my bag and wake him from sleep mode. My head is killing me. Thinking fresh air might help, I go out to the balcony. The cool breeze feels nice. Leaning on the handrail, I sigh and look up at the sky. The overlapping buildings obscure my view. It hasn't always been like this. This island was once a beautiful place. Midori-jima is a remote island to the southwest of mainland Japan. The island is known for its blue seas, white sands, and lush forests. Or at least it was. That's ancient history now. Now, Platinum Jail dominates the island, occupying nearly a full third of its landmass. A huge wall separates Platinum Jail. Is that what this is, like a wall? From the old residential district, so no one can even see what's inside. You see big shots from the Toei Corporation, the company that built Platinum Jail, on TV all the time. Okay, so Toei built Platinum Jail. Back when I was a kid, the Toei Corporation was trying to evict people from the island so that they could start development. Interesting. They managed to convince most of the island's residents to leave with promises of luxurious homes and exorbitant sums of money. But there were still some people who were too stubborn to go, like us. We weren't about to abandon our homes, no matter what juicy bait they dangled in front of us. And for a while, Toei left us alone. Toei's public stance on the issue was that they didn't want to force people out. In reality, however, they were already plotting to show us the error of our ways. It began with a reduction in basic utilities, explained as maintenance that never seemed to end. The livable sphere slowly shrank, until the remaining residents were forced into what is now known as the old residential district. This once beautiful island is in shambles. How could the government allow this? Well, I'm guessing, private interest groups and donations and such. Some of the islanders begged the government for help, but their petitions were all rejected. Finally, 3 years ago, Toei started requiring residents of the old residential district to get permission before they could leave the island. Now that is a huge red flag. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing for a corporation to sort of buy out a large area of land and sort of try to push people out. That happens a lot in real life. But the fact that they're trying to make the people require permission before they can leave the island, like, that's a huge breach that you don't really see. Permission they wouldn't grant, ever. I'm sure Toei's justification is that it's our fault for not leaving when we had the chance, but what right do they have, though, to say, no, you can't leave the island, A noise at my feet snaps me out of my reverie.
Aoba, 今日メールからダウンロードしたデータだが。
Aoba, what do you want to do with the data from that email? Oh yeah, that's right, from the very beginning.
ダウンロード
Email. Ren's question startles me off the handrail. I completely forgot. Back at the store, while those kids were giving me trouble, my Coral downloaded some kind of file. That's right, it was the email where he's like, this is an X-rated email that said damsel in distress. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. But yeah, we have a little more history now on like the island and Toei, this major corporation. I think we've met 2 of the 4 love interests so far, not counting the secret route. We've met our best friend, the hairdresser, and at least I think they're best friends, right? I don't know. They know each other. And then we met the guy on the motorcycle. So yeah, well we'll have to see where things take us in the future. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time.